Peyton Barger. Working at SB 252.
How you guys doing today? Welcome to SB 252. Please make sure you like this video, share, and subscribe. Also, hit that notification button to make sure you're notified every time I post a new video. I'm your host, Kurt. So just yesterday on Monday Night Football, the Detroit Lions slayed the Giants, starting with the starting cornerback, Darius Slay, who had an excellent game. He had 8 tackles and 2 pass breakups. And those 2 pass breakups came late in the fourth quarter against Eli Manning and the Giants when they were down 24-10 and they were driving to try to come back with about 5 minutes to play. And Eli Manning threw 1 pass to the end zone to Brandon Marshall. Darius Slay knocked it out. And then he threw it a couple plays later on 3rd down to his rookie tight end. And Darius Slay came out of nowhere and laid the wood on the tight end. So Darius Slay, what a game for him. A shocking win for the Detroit Lions. I mean, can you really name the last time Matthew Stafford got a win against a playoff team? Almost never. But I'm not sure if these Giants are going to be in the playoffs this year. Their defense did not look the same last night as they did last year. Although they only gave up 17 points, because remember there was an 88-yard kickoff return. So although the Lions scored 24 points, the offense of the Lions only really scored 17. But the defense just looked timid. DRC was missing tackles. Eli Apple was not playing up to par like he did in his rookie season. He appears to be having a sophomore slump. I understand there was no Jenkins on the secondary, but that doesn't affect the pass rush. Where were you yesterday? JPP, what happened? The Giants' defense was not the same. Although Matthew Stafford only threw for 120 yards, which was shocking to me. I had to read that stat line again, but he threw for 2 touchdowns. So the Giants' defense, although the stat book says they played pretty well, they didn't look very well. And they had an extra day to prepare after losing a game in week 1, which is that's completely uncalled for, unnecessary. The Giants dropped the bomb yesterday in New York. The Big Apple has to be disappointed. The defense, they didn't get it done. They might have had good stats, but they didn't get it done. And on the offense, they for sure didn't get it done. Odell Beckham Jr. only had 4 catches for 36 yards. He was back last night after missing week 1, but clearly he's not ready. Supposedly this injury is supposed to be a 4 to 6 week injury, something like that. So I don't think Odell Beckham Jr. is fully healthy. He's not ready to be out there, guys. It was clearly evident last night. And Brandon Marshall, he hasn't even shown up to the party yet. He only had 1 catch for 17 yards last night. And the offensive line is awful. They gave up 5 sacks. 5! I mean, how is Eli Manning supposed to play when his top receivers aren't doing anything and the offensive line's not protecting them? I've heard some reports coming out today saying, is Eli Manning not elite? Eli Manning is still elite, guys. Keep that in mind. Remember in the playoffs last year in Green Bay? He was ready to ball. Eli Manning's not this guy that will throw for 40, 50 touchdowns like his big brother did in the regular season. He's the type of guy that when you need him most in the fourth quarter and at the end of the season, he comes alive. He did in the playoffs. His receivers didn't play up to par in the playoffs. Late in the game last night with 5 minutes to play, he was stepping up in the pocket. He was looking downfield, ready to make plays. The receivers dropped the ball. Eli Manning, still elite. But I pulled up some stats for you guys here on the New York Giants just to show the complete ignorance and the complete catastrophe going on in New York. The Giants have started 0-2 4 out of the last 5 seasons. 8 straight games with no 20 points that they scored on offense. They have never been blown out by 14 or more points in the first 2 weeks of a season. Giants fans, you guys are in trouble. The New York Giants are in trouble. They're traveling to Philadelphia next week. And if you have a terrible offensive line, Philadelphia is not the place to go. Thanks for watching today's video, guys, and peace.